The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball, so almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ball game early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's Javier Baez. That one's in there, 0-1. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Safe! Mejia too late. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Ball to strike.
Ball 2.
Vierling at second with nobody out. Next offering upstairs. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. And a strike. And now the 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Two on, 1 out. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. This guy with light tower power. And he pumps it a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Foul ball. Got it by him for the K.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
The 0-1. And that's ripped for a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's Austin Meadows.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. And the pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Tropicana Field, and towing the slab in this one, Tarik Skubal.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now the count is even. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Manuel Margot up to the plate. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Runner at first with no outs here. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of singles back to back. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
That one ripped. Brings it in. Runner tags up for third. Baez with a relay throw. He's in there. And now it's Brandon Lau. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball there. Arozarena, the runner at third. Margot at first. One gone. Next pitch misses. Ball three.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Goes to second. Safe there. One down. Now batting Wander Franco. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Line to right, base hit. The throw in. The run comes in from second. We are tied at 2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Isaac Paredes in the box now. No balls and a strike. High fly ball out into left center field. Meadows makes the catch, and that will end the inning. 3 runs on second inning set to go, and now it's Jonathan Schoop.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
There's the strike. The wind and the pitch.
1 ball.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Next to hit, Ryan Kreidler. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The wide to kick the pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 3-2. And welcome back. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
The catcher.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Jose Siri stands in now and watches strike 1. There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags and goes to third.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder.
Here's Manuel Margot. Singled and scored his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience not going outside the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Now all even up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs with a runner at third. And he deals. In the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Three and two now. Goes down looking. The Rays strand just the one. Back now in Tampa Bay. On to the third inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Matt Vierling. The wind of the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Vierling goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The wind of the pitch. And downstairs.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next pitch is popped up. Paredes squeezes it, and there's one down. The batter now, Javier Baez. The walk and a run scored his first time. And it's fouled away. Baez, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Strike two.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
And here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Checks over to first, back safely. Cabrera, a member of the 3,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Cabrera stands in here, takes ball 1 low. There's a strike. Baez, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one sliced foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss. He swung.
Curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like to me the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency.
Baez runs in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Now at the plate, Eric Haas. And that's in there for strike 1. Curveball drops in there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Yandy Diaz now. Here comes a pitch. And ball one.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. 1 down. Lau at the plate. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. In there for strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Lau out on the play.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And that one pulled foul.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
That's off the mark. Now 2-2. The pitch. And now it's filled up. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Bounced up the middle. Schoop gathers and throws to first. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. Rays 3, Tigers 2. Back here at the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's Austin Meadows. McClanahan back to work. Strike 1.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Popped up. Franco right there to make the grab, and there's 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike 1. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Strike 2. Schoop at first, 1 gone. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are
well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Harold Ramirez. That one's in there. Strike one. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And now the lefty. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Paredes takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Puts it away for the out. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Francisco Mejia. In for a strike. Strike one. Line drive. Vierling pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
And now it's Jose Siri. And a foul ball. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
And that's down and away.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Hard hit right side. Throw on to Torkelson, and that's the inning. 1 left for Tampa, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Matt Vierling. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Kicks and fires. Dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
No outs, runner at first. And now here is Javier Baez. And that one fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground.
Runner on the go. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. The pitch. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. And next up for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a chopper. Paredes over to Lau. And that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Randy Arozarena. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manuel Margot next to hit for the Rays. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Schoop throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Yandy Diaz. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him in a rollover on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
Here's a 2-1. Fought off foul.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
This one popped up right side. Schoop makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one fouled off. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That misses, and a full count now. Arozarena on third with 2 out. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Here's Wander Franco, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground to short. Baez fires over to first. Franco gone on the play. What a play to end the inning. So the Rays strand a pair, but they still lead at 3-2. Back now in Tampa Bay, top of the 6th inning. At the plate, Spencer Torkelson. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. Now it's going to be Eric Haas. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Haas measures 5 feet 10 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Right through there, got it. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
And that one in the air center field. Siri pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that. Back here at the ballpark, here's a big power threat. Harold Ramirez. Matthew Boyd into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ramirez in his 4th year, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one is upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Isaac Paredes now. And there's the strike. Boyd, a 6'3 lefty, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is downstairs. Ramirez stands at second with no outs. Out towards left center. Meadows hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco.
Now here is Francisco Mejia. First offering misses the mark. Swing, and a ball popped up, and it drops in, and it gets by him. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Up the middle. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. High in the air, out to right. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5, Tigers 2. So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Thompson.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And here it comes. Scope at the plate now as he chases after that one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jason Adam warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Poche getting cranked up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the third baseman, Ryan Kreidler. Hard on the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and the deficit remains 5-2. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Manuel Margot. Boyd back to work. And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside. And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Two on the way. There's a swing and a drive. And forget it. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.